Welcome back, everybody. Today we are covering supplements that may help with ADHD symptoms in your children. We are not touching the bomb of medicated versus non-medicated. That is a huge decision. That is none of my business. No bashing each other in the comments. But medicated or non-medicated, these supplements will help your child stay at baseline. As always, check with a pediatrician before you start supplements, and all of the products that I recommend today will be found in the description. There's no cure for ADHD yet, but these symptoms will help your child come back to baseline, and it's basically just refueling all of the nutrients that are used in those hyperactive bodies and those overactive minds. Which leads me to the first one, omega-3s. Omega-3s are literally brain fuel for the overactive, inattentive brain, powering all day, using all of our calories and energy. Just comes back in and helps you with focus, attention, and has so many other benefits. But today we're just covering ADHD benefits. I also highly recommend it for the parents because we are using a lot of energy being ADHD parents. So there's that. Next up is zinc. There have been a ton of studies that correlate low zinc levels to ADHD children. And zinc is really important for those little overactive or underactive neurotransmitters up there. Zinc helps us, just like omegas, come back to baseline. It helps with just getting our brain, our overactive, overthinking, working brain back to baseline. Next up is a huge one in the ADHD world. I'll be shocked if you have not heard of it yet. There's also a bonus tip in there for moms, so stick around for this one. Magnesium. Magnesium will help with sleep schedules for ADHD children. There's two types of ADHD, right? Inattentive, which is the overactive mind. It will help with that to calm the mind, get the child to sleep. But there's also another type of ADHD, hyperactive and impulsive. That's the body. Magnesium will help quiet the mind and the body. So both sides of ADHD and combined type can use magnesium to wind down. That's the second part, is the relaxation. So moms of ADHD children, you might want to think about taking an Epsom salt bath every week. And the reason for the bath is I have learned on this 9-year journey, magnesium is a wonderful supplement, but it is better absorbed through the skin than the gut. So for moms, it could be the Epsom salt bath. For my child, we use a roll-on magnesium, which we place here. You can place anywhere from here down. Will all work the same. Relaxation and sleep. Those are huge. Next up is iron. If you have a picky eater, and let's face it, most of us do, you could be liking any or all of these. But iron is a big one because it helps with irritability and attention. Right? Low iron has been associated with both lack of attention and irritability, and most of my ADHD clients can relate to the irritability part. So iron can definitely come in and help. You can get that from meats and beans, but if your child is anything like mine, we're not getting that. So definitely watch out for that one. Next up is one that you probably have not heard along this way unless you have been following my content, and then you definitely have. Saffron. I was blown away by the studies that I read. Saffron is pretty equivalent to Ritalin without the side effects. I know. And I thought there is no way this is going to work. There's no way. For those of you that are wondering, my child's pediatrician is not comfortable medicating with yet, which I am totally fine with. We'll make do with what I've listed. And saffron was the game changer. Saffron helps with hyperactivity and impulsivity, which is in my house, but it also helps with mood, anxiety, and depression. So much so that my child, who has hated school for 3 years, started coming out of the school doors in the evenings and the afternoons with a smile on his face again. So much so that one of my friends, who has been on 2 antidepressants for a decade, started using saffron for adults and is no longer medicated. When I tell you that this spice has changed lives, I am not in the least bit kidding at all. I have found a brand for children that I, of course, will list in the description, but there's actually, like I said, brands for adults that you can find. It's amazing. I mean, really, even the parent clients that I have recommended it to have messaged me back and told me that they have seen positive changes in their child's mood. One mom told me that her kid gets up better in the mornings and on his own. So, look out for saffron. If you have any natural supplement tips for me on this journey, I would love to hear them and try them. You can leave them in the comments. With any or all of these, try one new thing at a time for 3 weeks at a time so that you will know what works. If you run out and try everything on this list right away, you will not know what is working. Or if you start seeing adverse effects, you won't know what is not working. So start one new thing at a time for 21 days. And then if that's working, fantastic, add another and slowly see what works for you. You may find a multivitamin. We use a multivitamin with most of this in it as a gummy. And then we do the saffron and magnesium separate. Again, it will all be in the description. That is the way to go for us, because the least amount of pressure I have to put on him to take these freaking gummies, the better. So again, anything and everything will be in the description. If this video was helpful, please like and subscribe. I am not just an ADHD parent. I am a trained parent coach, and I will be sharing all of my knowledge, strategies, tips, techniques, secrets on this channel. For those of you that are on the journey of ADHD parenting and you are spiraling and you are struggling and life seems super bleak, baby, I hear you. The link for my coaching calendar is always in the bio. The first session is always complimentary. Bring all of your problems and lay them at my door. I am here to help. I cannot wait to share the journey with you guys. Good luck.